over Oolong, which actually led us to this matchup here. Right now, we got Oolong versus Fawn. We Fit Dunk Hunt. Now, listen. I know what you're thinking. It's going to be lame. It's not going to be lame because this matchup gets played so much at a high level in South America. Shout outs to all the players that are down there. They have some of the best in the world. The names are escaping my mind. So to see this here in North America right now, putting a different spin on it, it really truly is a sight.
Yeah, and I mean, this being the last tournament, I'm gonna try my hardest not to be biased. I do want MDVA to win it.
Of course. We're both from MDVA. You gotta root for the homies. But of course, Fawn's been coming out to Xanadu quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
carpooling out from New York.
Yeah, I know the last homecoming they were there like a year ago.
Yeah, they carpooled out to a couple of them. Seen them do well. So they're definitely a player to look out for.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of room for interesting interactions that happen here, specifically between the projectiles. Like, obviously, Oolong does have the option of approaching, and I do think Wii Fit does better in terms of, like, boxing than Duck Hunt. But I do think Fawn does have the advantage in terms of, like, spacing. You really just have the stun salutation and the soccer ball with Wii Fit, but yeah, a whole one more projectile is Duck Hunt.
Yeah, however, I do think, like, Duck Hunt has like, the tools to avoid a lot of those boxing options that Wii Fit has. One of the biggest struggles that this character has, they have a lot of awkward hitboxes, and Duck Hunt being a short character, it can get hard to land something big on this small dog. As we see, Fawn is continuing to extend this lead further. That can not get a kill, but the gunman sniping him out, and Fawn takes the first stock of the set.
Surprise from off stage. But yeah, I do agree with what you were saying. Wii Fit can be surprisingly stubby sometimes. The hitbox are very specific. I feel like Oolong would be one of the best players in the world if Wii Fit grab just had like a tad bit more range.
If it was like old Palutena grab.
Right. Not even that, just like a normal Fire Emblem grab. One of those average ones.
One of the average ones, yeah. Look at Fawn right now, racking up that damage with the Clay Pigeon. Not sure about the forward smash though, but some shenanigans with the second Clay Pigeon. A lot of people at home forget Clay Pigeon also comes out in frame one just like the can, so getting her out of dodge. And oh, Oolong, not enough sauce left in the tank. Yeah, wasn't sure if there was deep breathing online, but
I don't think so. I think that was just on salutation.
Yeah.
The effects do kind of look similar. Because I think deep breathing is the one that does like the little red aura effect. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Those are looking like some patch 1.0 combos right there.
Just seeing the gunman slowly fall, it's like, Oolong, watch out.
Look out, look out, look out.
Get down.
Oolong ducking under these projectiles, dodging and weaving, but yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, Oolong's having a really hard time landing a clean hit off, and despite having deep breathing in the back pocket, isn't really able to make good use of it. Fawn has been doing such a good job of playing this ledge pressure game and playing really, really defensively, not getting scared into panicking too much, but that forward air just barely not taking it off the top. Fawn ready with the right DI, is going to use that can for coverage as well, and Fawn is just playing so spectacularly out of the corner.
Yeah, a lot of pressure being put on Oolong right now. Not taking it with that F tilt either. Really, really needed sun salutation. Or not sun salutation, sorry, deep breathing. Fawn still living. Because it feels like there have been a lot of trades happening between the two, but they've all just been going Fawn's favor. But also, like you were saying earlier, Fawn's been doing a good job of playing really defensive, which is kind of what you have to do, especially when Wii Fit Trainer has the deep breathing. Because you don't want to block with that.
No, absolutely not. If Wii Fit Trainer always had deep breathing, she would be like top 15. Easy.
For sure. Maybe top 10 even.
Yeah, I mean, the damage output on that is insane. She essentially turns into Fox with her fast fall speed, with her ability to just safely throw out those aerials. So, good stuff there. And Oolong making the best use right there. Getting the back air and now has the deep breathing on deck. If we can get a good combo started, it's still not over, but the down tilt is going to be just enough to give Fawn first blood in this one.
Yeah. Oolong just kind of had a difficult time dealing with all the projectiles, which, I mean, that's kind of the case with any person that doesn't do well into Duck Hunt. It's just the projectiles are to blame. But I feel like Oolong does have to sort of consider his own projectile use here.
You know, I think it's really funny with all like weird characters that we have here in the DMV that Duck Hunt is one that mostly flies under the radar. Like we have Season, and of course we have our lovely producer Kyle with the Duck Hunt in the back pocket. But other than that, we don't really see this character too often here. So it's a lot of matchup experience that's coming through, and I'm not sure if Oolong has fought against Fawn before at one of the homecomings that she attended last year. Either way, it's been a long time. Both of these players have leveled up in so many different ways, and we'll get to see if Oolong makes those adjustments that are necessary. But Fawn so far keeping on the pressure, and Oolong evening it up. It's not looking too bad for the start of this game too.
Yeah, I think Oolong did get a lot out of that center stage position there, but now Fawn has position of the stage and is going to utilize it to its fullest to take that stock off of Oolong. Deep breathing is online, so we could see another one be taken very shortly. Not there, though.
You can see Oolong's getting frustrated in the player cam. I think one of the most difficult things to kind of handle is getting red on at a top level. I mean, it's really difficult to keep that mental going when you have a player that is willing to play defensively with you, and then when you do try to get in with your own pressure, when you try and get in out of the corner and get a little something going, she's just ready to go. Yeah.
Getting a little combo into the can there. Kind of a Duck Hunt classic. Deep breathing. Feels like Fawn has been close to getting the stock taken like so many times during this set, but just always manages to claw her way back on the stage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much damage you can do if you can't finish your play.
This is very
There's still
true.
a can of beans left to be consumed.
Straight position for Oolong here. Barely avoiding the F smash there. Although Oolong not out of the woods yet, still being very contested trying to get back onto the stage. Finally fans on the ground.
A little bit of an overextension there, looking for the clay pigeon is Fawn, but she's still got Oolong in the corner and now trapped herself there. But the forward tilt with the deep breathing online for Oolong, just enough to be able to take the stock. We're charging up that sun salutation to get a little bit more afterwards, but we got to get our feet on the ground if we want to go ahead and even this one up. Sun salutation coming through, but actually the gunman, the savior right there with the B reverse.
Yeah, rip the gunman's pants, I suppose.
You know what? It's better the gunman's pants than the whole kit and caboodle. That is somebody's dog right there. That is somebody's pet dog. Don't want him to look like an old yeller.
Right? You're blasting sun energy at just some guy's pet dog.
Timmy, what happened to Rover?
Oh, you know.
The sun ate him.
The fitness instructor, I don't know what he did. He did a spirit bomb. But yeah, this game definitely going more so in Oolong's favor.
Yeah, getting a read back of his own, putting one on the board. We've got ourselves at least a couple more games of this. I love to see it. You know, you don't like seeing 3-0s in this stage.
Definitely not. Got a big crowd in background for this for the side stream. Love to see it.
Yeah, love to see former #1 player in the region, Oolong. Absolutely incredible force to be reckoned with as always, and lovable person in the region.
Yeah, he's a chill guy.
He is absolutely a chill guy. Look at that in the background. We got Smub, we got Let It Rain, Sharoni. So many of the DMV just coming out.
Yeah, he's gonna be
watching our boy, and of course some people from New York as well cheering on Fawn.
Of course.
I saw the New York crowd in the back earlier.
Yeah,
So
they're not happy right now.
They're not happy at the moment with that game, but we'll see. We'll see if Fawn can take it back.
Well, because on mainstream, Mr. E just like got reverse 3-0'd by Chugs.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, might see him in losers later.
Yeah, might see him down the road. That matchup's tough for Lucina though.
Yeah, but getting into this matchup, I mean, we've seen the proper play from like both players here. Going to Battlefield is fun. you might have to educate me here. I'm not quite sure what the thought process is here. I can't see it being a bad stage for Duck Hunt.
You know what I think it is? I think it's kind of like an anti-Wii Fit stage because ball becomes much easier to weave around if you have a platform to hide under. The ball is just going to bounce straight off of there. So maybe just wanting that extra little room to not have to contest with that directly.
That is a good point. Very even percent we have going on here right now. Both at kill percent. Oolong trying to duck under the gunman, but that's the back lane gunman, so you know the shot's really low to the ground. Catching another one. Efto coming out. I do like the idea that Oolong has, like ducking under the gunman, but I do feel like it's getting him hit more times than not. So I feel like you just take the shield damage. I'm not really worried about getting my shield broken by Duck Hunt at any point in time if I'm Oolong.
No, I mean he puts on a lot of pressure with his flurry of projectiles, but at the end of the day, Duck Hunt doesn't have like a move that on its own does enough shield damage to really create that pressure. So you're never too scared of that. Finally, the up air does manage to take it though. Oolong gonna use that deep breathing right away to try and get right back in it. Forward air will kill here. Forward throw might even take it with the wrong DI, but Fawn just ready for it. Now, how do we get this ledge trap going? We're actually going to go for the edge guard. A little bit of a scramble, but Fawn finds her way through, if only for a moment.
Yeah, Oolong got the trump, but just didn't execute it on it properly. Trying to find an F-tilt here is going to be taking 43% before not even finding the kill with that back air, but I think the soccer ball hit the can and made it explode, and it was just untechable.
Yeah, Fawn was trying to use that can to cover her, but actually a little bit of an anime betrayal right there. Still going to get some damage, and actually uses the clay pigeon to hit the ball as well.
Right, I just wanted to note on the gunman, just taking all of Oolong's projectiles for Fawn. Full charge stun salutation. He was already on the ground, just like out of it.
It's just better Luma.
Right?
Get down, Mr. President! But it's just a dog.
Right? Who needs Luma when you have some random Western guy?
It's just the Airbud version, or an Airbud movie, but it's Airbuds running the government. The
Crazy
sheriff
play
to protect him.
with the can off stage there from Fawn.
Clay pigeon not finding its mark there as well. I think the same vein can be said on the side of Fawn, just being content to holding shield against Oolong as well. When you have a lead versus Wii Fit, unless they have deep breathing in the first place, which is a vital resource that you have to use offensively, you're not actually going to be doing that much shield damage either. And so Fawn can just play passively and run away with this. That is, if Oolong doesn't get this edge guard, and he sure doesn't, as Fawn is going to continue to juggle with those up airs. Tries to call out Oolong with the air dodge read, but uses the can the wrong way. Still going to get the 1, 2, 3 piece up in the air. Almost catches the air dodge with that up air, and we're continuing to rack up the percent. 119 unanswered from Oolong. The can is going to send him down to the other side. Fawn is looking to take the lead in this set, and one more hit could do it.
Oolong finally takes the stock with that up air, but it might be I apologize. It might be a bit too late coming out here. Finally got it out.
Yeah, that deep breathing, though, helped him rack up so much percent, and actually even up the scoreboard. One big hit from either of these players could end up doing it. Now we don't have deep breathing online anymore for Oolong, and Fawn not looking like she needs it, but the dash attack almost takes it right there with bad DI. Whoa. Not quite ready for it, not quite ready for the spike either. They're both rolling and scrambling, looking like shades of Wi-Fi right here, but finally we have Fawn off stage at the end of it all. I want to see if we can get this forward tilt here. What's the ledge trap? There it is. Oolong reading neutral get up, and that sure is a forward tilt. We're doing the yoga pose on him, and Oolong goes up 2-1.
Yeah, very narrowly succeeding in moving around the can. So yeah, maybe I'm interested to see the stage pick here from Fawn, because this battlefield did not work out, but it almost did.
Oolong, I just gotta say, Oolong is both one of the most chill and humble, but also one of the most expression players. He looked like he just saw a ghost after that game. He was like, sheesh, I gotta do that again.
Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
I do like this pick for Fawn, actually, because it feels like a lot of the damage that Fawn was getting on Oolong was when Oolong was trying to find a kill.
Oh my goodness. Oolong is putting on the hurt right now, saying, I'm not going to lose to this dog. Get down. I'm your master. You're going to listen to me.
So theoretically, I was thinking that the bigger stage would help with Fawn's survivability, but Oolong has deep breathing and is just going to completely melt through that train of thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a great thought to play hyper-aggressively from the very beginning. Hollow Bastion is a weird stage because it feels like Smashville, where you can have that stage control of the center platform, but it's also just so much bigger in general, as you were saying. So despite the fact that Oolong got that early lead, Fawn is slowly trickling right back into the game. 4% was taken right from the very beginning, and only 18 has been dished out since then, as we see a complete turnaround, and Fawn does not want to go down without a fight. This is loser's bracket after all. One bad mistake could lead to you going home empty-handed.
We got projectiles flying left and right out here. I'm gonna move your water real quick. It's coming up the stock count. But Fawn will find that up air. Oolong only getting 26% worth of extra credit on Fawn in a jab, but we do mash out of those. We are too early percent for that.
Yeah, Fawn did a really great job, all things considered, like making sure that things didn't get too far out of hand. Now that being said, it's Oolong's turn, baby. If you can do 100% virtually unanswered, I can do it right back to you. But Fawn getting a little bit of an opener with the can. Oolong a little asleep at the wheel, not ready for that out of the corner, and actually cornering himself. This is ill-advised, so we're gonna get another trap set up, but just rolling straight on through back to center stage. Now Fawn is so great at dealing with this corner pressure, but the extended hitbox off the gunman. He didn't have your back this time, and Oolong is potentially one stock away from moving on into top 16 qualifiers.
Yeah, Fawn almost low profile with that F tilt with the F smash, but then the gunman came in and just extended it. That's so unfortunate. Also, I gotta note, it's very fun just looking in the space between the two players on these onstage interactions. You just see all the projectiles flying across the screen.
Yeah, it's almost like Northern Cave a little bit with like,
right?
or Midgar, just with everything that's going on in the background. I mean, it's hard to keep track of everything. It's almost like a doubles match. Just watching all these characters flying on the screen. I mean, there's a third player right there, so there he goes. But Fawn not looking too great right now, not wanting to go down without a fight, but 113% duck hunt, not a particularly heavy character.
Good
now,
catch.
it can certainly be done. Oolong came back from this position in game 3. Fawn can certainly do the same, but it only takes one mistake from here. You have to play perfectly if you want to bring it to game 5. That snipe actually is going to take it with the volleyball. Oolong moves on. Fawn is out of the tournament. I believe that is an upset.